Too good to be true is not true. Too big of an income, it's probably not true also. If everything's happening too fast, red flag.
Huwag kang papasok sa isang bagay na hindi mo naintindihan at naunawaan. Oo nga, pwede mo nga i-resume pero hindi mo alam.
Hindi mo alam. True wealth is not really about money, believe it or not, for me.
Huwag kang maghanap ng negosyo na gusto mong gawin. Maghanap ka ng negosyo na magaling kang gawin.
Money makes you execute things, but money is not everything.
The reason why God wants to bless you and me so that we can become a blessing to others.
The more you try to hold on to money, the more it goes away. The more you invest money, the more you share it with people, the more you give it. For some reason, it comes back.
Kamusta mga kaipunaryo? Mahilig ba kayo mag-outdoors? At syempre naman, mahilig ba kayo talagang maggala? Oo. Yung travel now, pulubi later. Huwag kayong mag-alala, meron pong more affordable way at the same time. In this episode, pag-uusapan po natin kung paano talaga kayo, syempre, kumuha ng mga magagandang business ideas and business tips also. So, without further delay, let us welcome, syempre, ang Chief Adventure Officer ng Overdone Kings. At the same time, he is right now the CEO. At the same time of Lamoyan Corporation, kilalang Happy Toothpaste. Let us welcome Mr. Joel Pedro. Palakpakan!
Hey.
Hi, Joel.
Good morning, Brother Chinky. Thank you for having me in your show. Always a privilege.
Yeah, Joel, I'm really very impressed. Impressed dahil sa nagawa mo, sa company mo, right now sa Overdone Kings. But before we talk about Overdone Kings, no, let's talk about naman, syempre, yung company that your father started, yung Happy Toothpaste, di ba? So, I want to know, paano ba na-transition yung company ng Happy Toothpaste to you?
So, Lamoyan Corporation, no? Well, you know, Lamoyan started in 1987. You know the story of my dad already. No? So, we've been through a lot. To be honest with the system, but with running, for the past, I would say, almost 7-8 years already, Dad has been slowly out already in terms of like daily management. He's just been involved in big decisions. When we're buying land, expansion of a facility. So, that's the only time he drops in for the Execom. But in terms of daily management, we've been COO for at least 7-8 years. May ups and downs like any businesses, no? Pero by God's grace, it's a period where we have good people, we have a strong management team. And so during the time last year when he promoted all of us, like he promoted me to CEO last year, that was the official. Actually, wala nang change nangyari.
Oh, ano na eh, parang
kasi nandun na yung laro eh. Nandun na yung
dynamics, no?
Nandun na yung dynamics, the team was there already. So it was just more of a title movement. And so there wasn't like a big shocking moment na boom, nagkagulo lahat or na iba.
Oy guys, ito lang ang ibig sabihin ng COO is Chief Operating Officer. Hindi siya child of the owner. Hindi kasi si Joel, siya yung tanging anak lang, no, ni Cecilio. At syempre naman kasi sa totoo lang yung mga negosyante, no, yun ang isang pinakamalaking fear nila. Ang pinakamalaking fear nila, mamanahin pa ba or gusto bang patakbuhin ng kanilang anak?
Tama.
Yung kanilang inumpisan at pinaghirapan.
Yeah. Dinaanan din namin yung sakit na yun.
Huh?
Oo. Gusto ko umalis dati.
Oo.
Wala namang perfectong sa organization.
Oo. Ano bang gusto mong gawin dati?
Mag-car wash.
Seryoso?
Seryoso? Tanong mo sa kanya yun.
Gusto mo talaga yung mga tungkol sa sasakyan?
No joke. My dream in life was to own a car wash. Pero I remember he told me, so mag-car wash. Okay, sabi niya, Joel. Pero syempre, now looking back, it's funny na. Dati galit na galit ako. Sabi niya, you put up a car wash, you run our business. It's the same amount of brain power, same amount of time. Magkano ba kikitain mo dyan?
Nakaka-insulto yun, di ba? Nakaka-insulto yun.
Sabi niya, 150. Ilang kotse lilinisin mo sa isang araw? 150 pesos lang kikitain mo per car. Hindi pa puro-puro yun. So, inis na inis ako ng time na yun. Pero in the same time, looking back, nga naman. Kasi ako, naniniwala ako na we're all dealt with cards in our life, right? You're dealt with a certain cards. You play the cards that you're dealt with. That's what I realize now. Don't try to find the other person's cards kasi parang bakit yung isa puro ganyan lang, di ba? Si Lord binigyan tayo ng sarili nating barahan na paglalaroan, di ba? So di ba kung sa Pusoy Dos, you play your cards as to the best hand that you can. That's how I slowly realized. So sabi ko, you know what? After a while, after revolting from managing our business, sabi ko, I guess God put me here. Kasi as a yung takot mo sa loob as a son. You wanna prove yourself better than your dad. Never thought about that.
Yeah.
Kasi syempre, you made the company, di ba?
Ang hirap kasi na
Diba,
living under the shadow of someone.
Yan yung ano I think that's the biggest.
Oo.
Hindi financial na Kasi of course, you already built the company. I mean, let's call it a spade. You're not gonna wake up and be hungry.
Tama.
Di ba? You're not gonna have that problem. Pero yung challenge mo lagi, I think when you're younger, is trying to prove yourself to be better than your old man. Yun yung challenge And yung during that time before this whole overland things happened. When we were there, I remember a time sabi ko, there was a time he did not trust me
Ganun naman, ito rin ang offense meant, no?
Yeah.
Ito rin ang problema ng mga, pasensya na, yung mga founders.
Yeah.
Kasi gusto nila, okay, ikaw na magpatakbo, o sige, pero nakikialam pa rin. Di ba sila pa rin magde-decide? Parang sa loob-loob.
Ano ba gusto mo?
Anong silbing mo rin dito? Di ba? Yun isang challenge din yun
Yeah. That was before. Pero I have to, my dad. Kasi nagbago Nag-change siya
Gaano katagal?
Grabe, hindi ako nagjo-joke. There was a turning point. I can clearly remember it. 2005.
Paano?
Remember 2015?
Oo.
Remember Aldab? Yun yung first success ko
Paano?
Yun yung first time na nagulat siya na may silbi yung naisip ko. Sa dami ng sablay na ginawa ko sa buhay.
Ano yung brilliant idea mo?
There was a time na actually hindi ko pa nga maklaim yung success Kasi again, during that time may team na. So may nagsabi sa Joel, uso yang si Aldab, si Alden, saka si Maine.
Oo nga.
Tapos sabi ko, ano gagawin natin dyan? Sino ba yan? Hindi ko alam ano yung dub smash na yan. Yung time na yun. Long story, we were able to get them. I think, during that time, pinagpipilahan yun Number 3 kami.
Oo nga. Sobrang yun talaga.
Grabe. Pero yung sumipa doon, di ba usually, they come out, promote, tapos na.
Oo.
Pinalitan namin yung style noon. Sabi ko, sige. May naisip ako, dub smash. Ang ginawa natin doon, we came up with a toothpaste. Twin pack, di ba? Normal na yung twin pack Yung ginawa natin, we got people to engage. I-send nyo nga sa amin the dub smash ni Maine tsaka ni Alden tsaka ni Maine. So, we created the commercial out of live people. Parang gumawa kami storyline based on lang mga sinend ng tao sa Facebook. Tapos, dinikit namin. So, kunwari, nag-uusap sila into a commercial. So, sumipat yung commercial. Tapos, yung endgame, kaya sumipa. Yung mga sinabi nila, pumili kami ng tao, nilagay namin yung dub smash nila sa pack. Print namin sa pack.
Wow.
Naging collectible. Hindi na bumibili na toothpaste. Binibili ng tao yung
Sinasabi
nila. So, mga siguro, I think, 8 designs yun 8 conversations na naging parang for 3 months. So, grabe.
Ano nangyari sa sales?
Times 5 lang naman. for the promo.
Yeah. So guys, ito lang, mag-backtrack lang tayo. So right now, introduce natin si Joel as the son, siya nagpapatakbo. Pero backtrack tayo.
Yes.
Backtrack tayo in the sense na when you were young.
Okay.
Nung bata ka pa. Nung lumalaki ka ba, may lamoyan na o wala pa?
Meron na. When I was born, 1984. Sorry, 87 yung lamoyan. So, 3 years old.
So, in other words, nakita mo talagang lumaki siya, di ba?
Actually, hindi. Well, I nakita ko siyang lumaki, yes, in a sense that I knew we had that business.
Okay.
Kasi my summer job was here.
Ulitin mo yung summer job, nandito ka.
8 years old. Kung tinanong, when did you start in the company? Officially, 8 years old, pare.
8?
Oo, 8. 20 pesos sweldo ko. Tapos, 5 hours sa...
Per day?
Toothpaste line. Oh, per day.
Per day?
Per day.
Oo.
5 hours sa toothpaste line. Dati kasi hindi yan automated
Oo nga, may manual.
Yung paglabas ng tube, may tao yan. Tapos ilalagay niya sa karton. Ako yung naglalagay sa karton. Tapos sasa mo yung karton. Tapos ilalagay mo sa corrugated box. Yun yung trabaho ko. Pero bumawi ako.
Paano?
Inubos ko yung credits ng nanay ko sa kantin.
Kain ka ng kain.
3 ulam. Hindi nila alam yun.
Pero yun nga yung parang you were trained even if you are the child of the owner, 'di ba? Tinuruan ka na during that time. So pero hindi, ito lang seriously, pag 8 years old, 'di ba naglalaro ka parang sasabihin sa iyo magtrabaho ka doon. Parang ano naman feeling mo noon?
Wala, my first job lahat naman yata shredder, 'di ba? Shredder, ikot ka doon. Like they always expose me.
Pero hindi nga, parang ang point lang syempre, ba't yung ako nilalagay dito? Ba't yun yung inuutusan? Bakit did you have that o wala para sa iyo natural lang?
Parang dati honestly when I was younger, I didn't think much of it. It wasn't like, hindi ako rebelde masyado. Tamang tamang kulit lang.
Pero Joel, let's be realistic sa panahon ngayon. Ang hirap na utusan ng mga bata ngayon.
Totoo yan. I think it's the way we're trained.
Yeah, di ba? Yung kasi ito guys no offense meant naman sa mga since nanggaling sa wala yung mga iba, kaya nasanay sa sa hirap at sa mga ganong klaseng diskarte. Pero yung mga generation ngayon.
Yeah, a little different.
Iba eh. Medyo provided kahit na let's say kapos ka sa buhay, pero syempre convenience na nandun. Nako, kung uutusan mo, ang sagot sa'yo, wait.
Tama ka doon.
Diba? At saka, pag sabi mo, magtrabaho ka na nga.
Oh?
Huh? Diba? Do you agree?
Yeah.
Pero yun nga.
Well, I hope not on my kids.
Oo.
I'm trying to kill them and say na, uy, magtrabaho kayo.
Yeah.
Or not give them everything, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes. Stomach in?
Wala tayong magagawa dyan.
Pre, yan na yun eh.
Yan na yan. Okay na yan.
Bigyan palitan niyo upuan ko. Ako ba sinasabi mo, Tinky? Siya sexy eh.
Hindi, ano na eh. Okay guys, so ito lang this is very important no na kailangan natin maunawaan na yun nga yung mga lahat ng interview ko, Joel, mga successful talaga na mga tao, they started at a very young age, 7, 8 years old.
Oh, really?
Yeah, from
May pattern ka na pala.
yeah, from Steve C. Ganun din, exposure din na ganyan. Si Donald Lim.
Oh, okay.
Ganun din. Ako naman, I started when I was age 12 eh.
Oh, diba?
12 ako. Pero, yun nga. That was the pattern. Kaya nga, guys, kung ikaw, ito lang pakiusap ko lang po sa inyo, no? Kung ikaw ay nanggaling sa hirap at sinabi mo, kasi may ganung mindset eh, Joel, na pag ako nagkaanak, hindi ko pa dadaanin din sa hirap.
Hirap. Hindi pa daanin mo. Hindi mo mamatay yun.
Oo. Hindi, totoo yun. Kasi, alam nyo, pag hindi natin tinuruan the reason why naging responsable ka, marunong kang lumaban sa buhay, kasi nanggaling ka sa wala. And alam mo, yung what your father did to you, even though he can really provide for you, diba? But yun nga, he made you work. So, because of those, yung parang ano naman napulot mo at a very young age, because you were working, exposed already to the business, ano naman yung napulot?
They never spoiled me. I had an allowance. I never got to say, hey, can I buy that watch? Hey, can I buy that car? And wala. My first car I bought by myself. I earned it.
Hindi second-hand car, binili mo pa yun, ha?
Binili ko. So, my first car, well, I'm a car geek, obviously, di ba?
Obvious,
My first car was a BMW Z3
Oo.
na B-plate, yung Cagayan. Pinag-ipunan ko yun.
Oo.
Pero second hand. Pero I bought myself. I can say that's my car.
Oo.
Kasi sabi ko nung time na yun, kasi kotse ako, diba? Ayoko ng first car ko, Vios. I have nothing against a Vios.
Yeah.
It's just, parang your own ano lang ba? Yung parang,
Yun ang passion mo talaga eh.
oh, hilig eh. So sabi ko, I'm going back to the story, it's more of they never spoiled. Sabi, you want something, you earn it.
Pero let's go back. Okay, so nagtrabaho ka at a young age, pero kailan, ito naman ang curious ako, kailan ang first exposure mo nung ikaw naman nagbenta? Did you sell something when you were young?
So, a lot of stuff.
Kaya nga, at what age and what?
Siguro yung pinaka-significant na lang, college, bra.
Lalaki ka, nagbebenta ka ng bra?
Lakas ko magbenta ng bra, pre.
Paano?
Alam mo yung Mark Sam sa Lasal?
Hindi eh.
Oh, merong selling class doon. Doon ko na-realize yung talent ko.
Paano?
So, pili ka. Bili ka kami, ano ba yung mga brands na yun? Avon, Magic Magnet.
Oo, yung in-strap yata.
Tapos Alcatel. Yung mga time na yun. Basta may iba para, hindi ko na matandaan. Inisip ko, may quota eh. For you to pass the class, you have to sell X amount. So sabi ko, itintin ko, ano kaya bebenta ko dito para matapos na tong one semester ko? Lahat ng mga kasama ko, they pick the high-end values, yung mga cellphone. Sabi ko, hirap may benta niyan. Tapos tingnan ko sabi ko, Avon, tingnan ko yung bra. Anyway, long story short, umuwi ako, pinunta ko yung ate ko. Na-realize ko yung ate, may network of ates. Yung ate mo, may kapitbahay na ate ng ate.
Tama.
Habang nag-break time, magkakasama sila.
Tama.
Hindi ko naman kailangan yung kita. Diba?
Oo.
Sabi ko, kailangan ko lang yung grade yung time na yun. Paglabas mo, ito yung booklet, pumili ka ng kailangan mo. Ako kukuha sa Avon sa store. So ako tagapili. 36A, 34B, ako tagapili. So wala, mga 2 weeks siguro, tapos na ako sa buong SEM ko.
Pero kumita ka nun.
Oo, bariyahan lang. Doon time na yun, hindi naman priority yung margin. Priority doon, grade and sales.
Hindi, at saka at the same time, without you knowing, na-practice ka eh, di ba? You realize that you're good at something. Tama? Alam mo guys, ito lang, ito yung revelation, no? Importante. Kung gusto nyo mag-umpisa ng negosyo, huwag kang maghanap ng negosyo na gusto mong gawin. Maghanap ka ng negosyo na magaling kang gawin. Di ba kasi yung minsan I like to start a business na ganito.
Yeah.
Pero hindi niya
expertise.
Oo, di ba?
Yeah. Actually, magandang yan eh. Kasi when you talk about expertise, I'll go back to the story of that car wash, di ba? Na tumindi yung dad ko. So after a while, long story, I said, when I mentioned about this overland stuff, yung time na yun, wala pa, nobody knew what overland was. Hindi siya tumutol.
Bakit?
Hindi ko alam. Pumuo siya. So, I go back to the biblical principles. So, children, obey your parents.
Yeah.
Do not disrespect your parents.
Oh.
Holds true. Also, you're talking about kids not trying to work. I think you go back to the main principles of the Bible. When they're young, teach them to be, to obey, to respect. Yeah. That will go a long way in terms of principles. I think, kasi if you dati hindi naman tinuduktak ng parents mo, but that's exactly what you're doing, right? Sinabi ng parents, gawin mo yan. You're obeying. Diba? Huwag kang bastos. Don't disrespect. I think those little things before when you're young, you're looking at it, parang, buisit naman tong parents ko. But now you look at it, now I'm a parent. You're looking back at it. Kind of makes sense, Like, this is really what it's needed when they're young. And then teach them in the way it should go so that when they're older, they know how to make proper decisions. So, fast forward to when my dad said, yes, you can try it. I have a Bible verse like, sabi ng kings will come from her descendants. So approval ni Lord, approval ng parents. Ako pinasukan. Kasi matagal ko na may kinalaman sa ako. Hindi ko alam na yung kotse na gusto kong pasukan, yung car wash, magiging side effect. So ngayon may car wash kami dyan sa
meron din. Oo, di ba kasama na rin yun?
Kasi pero hindi naman yung
Bumalik
negosyo.
pa rin, di ba?
Nagkaayos kami ng kotse, pag nagdumi kami, pagbalik, kailangan mag-car wash. Yun na lang.
Pero ito yung importante also. Yung keyword you just mentioned, the reason why na maayos ka ngayon, I believe na naturuan ka to obey, to learn to how to submit to authority. Kaya nga, kasi minsan may problema eh. May problema. Dilemma to ng mga karamihan, ng mga kabataan. Meron silang gusto sa buhay, katulad mo, mag-car wash. Pero may gusto yung parents mo para sa iyo. So it's a struggle among the two Ano susundan ko? Gusto ko? Ang gusto ng magulang ko. So kung pipilitin niyo ako, magre-rebelde ako. 'Di ba? Yan ang nangyayari. Or yung second choice na ginawa mo, you submit you obeyed So how would a young person who's watching this, yung parang make a decision to be able to get both? Na makuha ko yung gusto ko, makuha rin ng parents ko yung gusto niya. Paano kaya?
I don't think there's a fixed rule for that. I think we stick with principles.
Okay.
I think I go back to why you do certain things. Always remember the why. Ginagawa mo lang ba yan dahil gusto mong inisin yung parents mo? Meron ganon. Para masabi lang.
Totoo.
Diba? Or talagang, kasi, or why mo is, okay, hirap talaga ako sa buhay. I really need to make money. Then the why, the drawing principle from behind is very important. Kasi the action in the front can look the same. But if your core purpose from behind is not right, the action, wag mo na ilayo when we go to church. When you're serving in front, ano ba purpose mo when you're serving? Para po kitang gilas? Magaling kang drummer? Magaling kang preacher? Diba? I mean, we can all be preaching and serving, but sa likod, it's serving my own pride or serving my own. So, but the essence is, why are you doing certain things? So for me, when you do certain things and you understand the why, the actions speak for itself.
Grabe yun. Ang lalim itong usapan na ito. Guys, pakinggan nyo. Before you do anything, kung ano man yung ginagawa mo, tanungin mo yung bakit. It reminded me, alam mo ba, 4 times ako nag-grade 6.
Ano pala? Doctorate degree ka pala?
Ako nagpauso ng K-12. Ngayon lang na-implement. I failed grade 6 4 times. It's not because I'm dumb or bobo ako. Konti lang naman. Pero
sakto lang.
It's because of my rebellion. Because my mom insisted na mag-aaral ko dito sa school na ito. Ayaw ko Ayaw ko. Kaya talaga, sinasabi ko, sasayangin nila yung tuition fee. Hindi ako nag-aaral talaga. So yun yung And then, yun nga, yung parang, this is where I, probably, guys, pag ikaw, bata ka ngayon, nakikinig ka, let's learn from Joel na there's a compromise Kunyari, sinabi ng parents mo, mag-family business ka, or ito yung take mo. Ang wisdom dyan siguro, para win-win. Sabi mo, sige, mapa, subukan ko lang ng 1 year. Pagbigyan 1 year. Pero after 1 year, kung di talaga nagwo-work sa akin, okay lang ba na i-pursue ko naman yung gusto ko? Do you think that's a good compromise?
Yeah, I think each situation has a certain way of going about it.
Yeah.
Let's talk about more Phil Chinese na most Filipino Chinese will have some sort of business somewhere, right? I think it's a matter of being able to talk to them. Yeah. Talk to them and see ano ba yung pwede. Kasi, let's not go far. I'll talk from my experience. I never thought I would be running a separate business. And then, when, paano ba ang galing naman ni Lord na blines na yung both businesses, right? Both the Lemoyne side is doing well, and the Overland King is doing well. But I think it stems from obedience to authority. Nasabi mo kanina. So, there's really blessing in that. Na obedience, sometimes being temperate on humility on how to, is not weakness.
Tama.
It's actually wisdom.
Yeah.
Hindi yun weakness.
Galing, no?
Kasi yun yung sinatawag mong grit, di ba? The things you're going through in life, whether you're a kid, that's actually the experience. I wouldn't trade any experiences for that. We may not have the same experiences, pero yan yung nagbubuo sa'yo on who you are in the future. That's gonna be the building blocks for your success. All your pain, all your struggles, yung dinang grade 6 4 times. Di ba? Lahat naman tayo meron Like ako, sa dami ang mistakes na nagawa ko sa business. Before you make a successful one, maraming mali There's really actually walang shortcut yung mali. So ito lang Like, I remember one of the times, one of my biggest mistake was, ipagawa ako ng, pwede ko na siguro sabihin to, nagpagawa ako ng toothbrush
Oh,
na sablay.
bakit?
Nadali ako ng IPO.
So lahat ng ginawa mo, tapon.
In a long story, yes. Pero millions yun, yung nawala. Nalabas na yun, as in product on the market.
Oh,
Ano yun ako? Siguro fresh out of school, mga 2 years
wow.
in the business.
Wow.
Siyempre mo, yung gravity nun, di ba, parang kang, pili mo, ang galing-galing mo, di ba, fresh out of school. Tapos lahat ng mo ginawa mo mali. And then you lost the company millions. Yeah, so I never forget that. Na parang,
So ano yung learning from that million peso mistake, ano yung parang natutunan mo?
my dad didn't kill me for it. A lot of times, I think, as parents, sometimes you allow those, yung sinasabi mo, allow your kids to make mistakes as long as it does not destroy the whole business. Kasi at that time, for me, ang laki nun. Pero I guess, he never expressed it verbally. Alam mo naman. But I think he knew naman that that mistake will not close the whole business.
Yeah.
Yung mga ganong, So I think allowing decisions na, konting space na, okay, pag nahulog siya, nadapa siya, okay, konti lang yan.
So guys, I think we should learn from this, no? Yung parang, you want to learn how to take risks sa business. Ito yung siguro pinakamagandang lesson, no, Joel, from this, no, na pwede ng kapulutan. Kung gusto mong mag-risk, would you agree na sabihin natin, invest the amount of money that you can afford to lose, di ba? That's number 1. Number 2, parating tanong mo, just in case na magkamali ako sa decision ko na ito, can I recover? If you can recover, you take the risk. But if you cannot, you don't take the risk. Tama ba yun?
Yeah, that principle holds really well. Pero I would add to that. Make sure you're risking something you know what you're getting into.
Exactly.
Wag ka risk 10 things, bahala na si Batman, di ba? Do your part. Kung saan ka, you have an idea what investment or risk or business you're getting into. Saka ka pumusta para hindi matalo.
So, ang ibig sabihin ni Joel, dalawa yan, dalawang lessons na ito. Sana kapulutan nyo rin ito ng aral. This will save you millions, believe me. Hundreds of thousands, even millions. Unang tanong, kung nagkamali ako, makaka-recover ba ako? Kunya, sinabi mo 5,000, di ba, mag-start sa business. I'm sure kahit na minimum wage earner ka, if you lose 5,000, makaka-recover ka. Yeah. Pero pag minimum wage earner ka, 50,000, 500,000, that's crazy. That's number 1. Number 2, sinabi ni Joel na huwag kang papasok sa isang bagay na hindi mo naintindihan at naunawaan. Oo nga, pwede mo nga i-risk yun, pero hindi mo alam.
Hindi mo alam, highly, diba?
Eh di talaga pinamigay mo na talaga yung pera na yun.
Yeah.
Tama?
Tama. May dagdag ako, collaborate.
Ay, na solusyon. So ngayon, ano ibig sabihin ng collaborate?
Yeah, ginagawa natin, collaborate. I think you leverage things that you, in a simplistic way, find people in the same like-mindedness, in the same field, with your same direction, with your same passion, and then you might be doing different things. Like siguro, I'll not go for Chef JP. I'm collaborating a lot with the chef. Anong kilala naman ng chef sa kotse? Hindi namin alam ano meron. But we started going out. Same mindset, same having fun. And then nangyari, our outdoors pala are good with food.
Tama. Ay, siyempre, kakain sila. Ba't sila nasa outdoors?
Hindi namin alam yung time na yun.
Ay.
O, diba? Tapos ngayon pala, meron pa sarap pala yung may nagluluto na malupit na chef habang nasa labas ka.
Tama, diba?
O, yun yung naging synergy. So now, diba, sabi nga nila, rising tide brings up everybody. So,
guys, ang ibig sabihin naman ng collaboration on simpler terms, kung magaling ka sa isang bagay, di ba? Magaling ka kunyari, magbenta, pero wala kang talagang pera. Maghanap ka ng isang taong may pera na naniniwala.
Na pareho sa naniniwala sa gusto mong ibenta.
Oo, di ba? Tapos mag-partner kayo. Or if not naman, ikaw naman may pera, pero hindi mo alam. Mag-hire ka ng isang tao, di ba? O makipag-partner ka sa isang tao, yan ang expertise.
Tama yan.
Yan ang collaboration.
Collaboration to the guys who are just viewing us. Sabi, wala naman akong kilala, paano? Mag-DM ka ng IG. Na-meet ko si Chef JP sa Instagram. Hindi kami magkaibigan.
DM mo lang.
DM lang. You never know. Kasi hindi naman bastos yung pag-DM mo. Sabi, boss. Actually, message ko na sa, hey, your video is so cool. I like it. No joke. Pero hindi siya bola. People know if you're plasticking it, di ba? Alam naman ng tao yun eh. So, hey bro, I think it's so cool. Ganyan. Reply niya, oh, I also follow you.
Mutual admiration.
Tapos nag-coffee kami.
Yun na yun.
Yun na yun. Tapos biglang, okay. Yeah, okay, let's do it again. Let's jam. Yun na. Tapos naging one thing led to another,
O yan na. Guys,
so really fun stories.
the reason why you never receive because you never ask. Kaya nga, walang nangyayari sa buhay mo, panay plano ka lang, wala ka namang action eh. Diba? Reach out ka. At saka, minsan kasi, alam mo Joel, nahihiya kasi yung mga ibang tao na mag-reach out.
Tanong.
Kasi may fear sila eh. Fear of rejection, fear of failure, baka fear di ako pansinin. So ano yung gagawin?
You know, my theory to myself, the worst thing the person can tell you or do to you is no. Yun na. Ano pa? So, no, thank you.
Sakit eh. Sakit eh.
Yun na yung yun na yung medyo kapalaman na ng konti.
Gabi ka.
Wala namang nawala, tanong lang naman eh.
Kung if you reach this video right now, kung may mga natutunan kayo, please type natuto sa comment section, and then please also share what have you learned already.
Yeah.
So right now we're going to transition. Sige.
Good.
Okay, back to ano tayo, back to the future. Hindi, back to the issue. Ang issue ni Joel kanina, I'm living under the shadow of my father.
Okay.
Sige, lumoyan. Sige, pinalaki ng tatay ko. Ngayon, ako na yung tagapagmana, ako na nagpapatakbo. Okay, napapatakbo ko. Pero, yun nga. Pero deep inside, you right now, Joel, and ikaw na nakikinig at nanonood, you want to prove something to your parents. Kaya nga, tell us naman your journey naman about your passion, about yung, okay, paano, how this all started naman.
That's the easy part. So, I mentioned the story about my dad giving a yes to this idea. And it started when I flew to Australia for a Hillsong conference.
Anong conference?
Hillsong.
Akala ko toothpaste conference.
Hindi, Hillsong. Christian conference. Tumakas pa nga ako sa isang session eh. Kasi naghahanap ako ng drawer. Ito hinahanap ko.
Oh.
Ito nagsimula ng kalokohan ko.
Drawer para sa sakyan.
Yes. Wala kasi dito niyan. Yan lang hinahanap ko. So we went, nag-search ako drawer for SUV, something like that. Land Cruiser. And then I found the drawer. Walang business to. Naghahanap lang ako ng laruan ko. Kasi,
Personal use.
Personal use. Kasi we were doing this way before our business. Tawag dyan dati,
Passion na naman
road
eh.
trip.
Oo, road
Yan.
trip. Oo.
Road trip camping. Yan yung totoong term niyan.
Oo.
Ipagsama mo, tapos glam it up, overlanded.
Ang ibig sabihin ng overland? Ano ibig sabihin ng overland?
Well, actually, overlanding is such a broad term now. It's like 4x4. It's just 2 track. So overlanding is driving to remote destinations with long periods of travel sa US and Australia. Kasi ang haba ng kilometers nila. Reaching a remote, kunyari, Gobi Desert, Fraser Island, or, diba, or wherever you're, backcountry, and then get there, find a nice waterfall, set up camp with your family.
Camping
That's
siya.
overland.
So parang ano siya eh. Ang nangyayari sa overlanding, parang ano lang siya. Parang bakasyon. Yan, tayong mga
Yan.
term. Tapos, ano to, lifestyle to.
Tama.
Yung gusto mong outdoor.
Tama.
Ganun siya.
Tapos nag-migrate yan. Nung una, wala nakakaintindi. Kaya lang nag-pandemic, di ba?
Oo.
Tapos ayaw mo mag-hotel.
Oo naman.
Oh, kasi yung higaan mo, ayaw mo minatulugan ng iba.
Tama.
Oh, doon umuso yung roof tent.
Roof tent.
Oh, matutulog ka sa taas ng bubong ng kotse mo. That's the roof tent. So it opens up, it becomes a king-size bed. And it's really...
King-size bed?
Yeah. So doon nauso bigla yung roof tent. So you see our cars na may mga boxes sa taas. Hindi yun nalagay ng gamit. Kama yun. May comforter sa loob. Now, we've reached a level that you see fans, diba? We have air conditioning. Ganong level na siya. People will laugh at us pag sinabi mo sa Australia nag-aircon ka. Pero hindi nila alam gano'ng kainit ang Pinas.
Oo naman. So yun, balik tayo. Punta ka, tinignan mo, nung nakita mo.
Yep. So, long story short, I went to a shop. We found some gear. That's Adventure Kings at that time. And then, we got all the stuff that I liked. Tapos, I called my shipper and the shipper said, Joel, just ship a container. It's cheaper. So, literally, we did, okay, 10 of that, 10 of that, 10 of that, 10 of that. Mura lang naman. Put it in. Sabi ko, bahala na. Bring it in. Tapos, pagdating dito, because remember, we have a group already that went out before, diba? People started getting some of the stuff. Naubos. Sabi ko, okay ito Isa mga container.
2019.
2017.
17! Wow! Ikaw yung one of the pioneers, technically.
Wala talaga. We invented this almost in the Philippines. Siguro there were like 2-3 guys lang that time na meron ganito. It was before the curve.
Yeah.
Literally. So, everything was here, all the gear was here, and then, pandemic struck. Biglang everybody wants to be out. Sakto may gamit. So, people thought na nag-start kami pandemic. Pero no, way before. Wala. Pero it's not without struggle. So, it wasn't a fairy tale story na boom, tapos na.
Mamaya natin pag-usapan ng struggle. So, ito yan guys, idea to. Ikayayaman nyo to. We in business kasi, Joel, we have what we call as the 97-3 rule.
Wow, okay.
It's the 3% of the people that shows the evidence first to the 97% before the 97% would want to do what the 3% are doing.
Wow, okay.
From Andox Lechon Manok, di ba? Ang daming gumaya.
Yeah.
Original water station na brand, Agua Vida. Di ba?
Di ba Nature Spring?
Hindi, Agua Vida ang pinakauna.
Okay. Agua Vida.
May nakita pa nga ako na competitor nga nila nagtayo sa tabi nila. Alam mo pangalan?
Ano?
Contra Vida Water Station. Di ba? Agua, kontra. Di ba? Kukopya ka lang, negative. Hindi. Pero the problem is this. 97%, the majority of the market was already eaten up by the starters.
Okay.
And then, yun nga, syempre, yung mga humuhuli, makikinabang ka na lang sa kung ano matitira. Kaya nga, given an opportunity to you guys right now, you have a brilliant idea. Hanggang ngayon, ang ginagawa mo, ito yung tanong ko, challenge ko, do you want to be part of the 3% or the 97%? Pakitype sa comment section, 3 or 97? And exactly, that's what you do. Tama. Grabe.
Fun, no?
Pero going back, okay, inumpisahan mo to, number one, kasi alam mo.
Tagal na. Before we started, 10 years na namin ginagawa. Without a term, without a
Oo.
business. So,
Oo.
it's really something ingrained.
Oo. Tapos number two, gusto mo.
Hilig eh.
Alam mo, gusto mo. Alam mo, gusto mo. Again, bawal mag-resign. Maghanap ka ng isang bagay na alam mo, galingan mo, gustuhin mo.
So every day, if you ginusto mo na, syempre, every time we come in here, I still don't think of it as work. It's just doing what I like to do. And people realize that. And then people kind of enjoy the service you provide, the value you add to what they do. Kasi kwento natin, hindi YouTube eh. Kwento namin, pag sinabi, boss, kabitan mo ng ganyan. Bakit? Nagamit ko yan, nawasak ko na yan, alam ko yung limit niyan. Personal experience.
Yeah.
So, iba yung kwento mo on stuff.
Okay, so right now, okay, how big is okay right now? Let's talk about growth lang, no numbers. Ilang percent from the time you started in 2017, ngayon, gaano kalaki na siya? 10x, 20x?
More.
Oh, so malaki na siya ngayon.
Yeah, more.
So, sa paglago ng okay, kasi maraming nag-start ng business eh. Ang itingin nila sa negosyo, ay, pag ng negosyo ko, maganda sa papel eh.
Yeah.
It looks good on paper, but in actual practice, it's very different. Did you also experience yung ganung struggles?
Struggle.
Sige nga, ano yung mga birth pains mo nung nag-uumpisa ka?
Ito na lang malupit. Kinasuhan ako ng nag-distributor. Kasi, di ba, for example, yung pagpasok ng brand. Dati, our brand name was Adventure Kings. Nung nag-usap tayo ng long time ago, pangalan pa nun, Adventure Kings.
Tagal na nun.
No, Adventure Kings.
Oh.
Maniwala ka, kinasuhan ako ng Adventure Kings. Yung product na binebenta ko, kinasuhan ako.
Kasi wala ka tao license
To use the name. Pero nagpaalam kami. So, sabi, during that time, what do you do? Sabi, okay, I have the IPO. Wala kang product. Anong gagawin ko? So, long story short, yung attorney, sabi, wag mo na ako kasuhan, pre. Balik ko na sa'yo lahat. Anong gagawin ko sa pangalan na yan?
Okay.
It wasn't for me naman. It was to protect your brand para walang ibang gumaya sa Pinas. That was the purpose.
Tama.
Again, why? Hindi naman, kasi inisip nila is, we will try to steal the brand and make our own kasi it's under my IPO. Eh, di ba? Sabi ko, that's not the intention. The intention was to protect you from other people copying you in the Philippines. That's the intention. But if you don't believe it, I'll return to, there's no point for me to have a brand or a product.
Na-stress ka ba nun?
Sobra. Feeling ko tapos na. Sipin mo yun yung for parang a year and a half yung kinikwento namin. Lahat Adventure Kings. Your whole branding is Adventure Kings. Tapos biglang bawal. So kinat namin. Fine. Ano na yung name? Naging Blessing pa. Naging Overland Kings.
Paano naman? Paano naisip yung Overland Kings?
Well, what we were doing, yung time na hindi pa sikat yung word na Overland.
Oo nga.
Pero mas specific actually. Mas malinaw kung ano ginagawa mo. Diba? Ano ginagawa? Overland Kings. Yeah, we do Overland Cards. We do Overland Travel. We do Overland Adventures. Which is a more... That time hindi rin namin alam. Pero since walang name, sige, Overland Kings na lang. Kaya nakuha pa namin yung email, yung website, Overland Kings. Wala pang gumagamit ng word. Ngayon, wala ka na makuha ang word na Overland something. Eh. Kasi worldwide
Ano
yan.
yung website mo? Anong website?
OverlandKingsPH.com.
Okay.
Nakuha pa namin OverlandKings.com. Yung mga Overland... nakuha pa namin yun.
Grabe.
Di ba? Parang, kasi doon time na yun, wala pa eh.
Okay.
So, yung mga, tapos pati sa Facebook, di ba? Overland Kings, the words, so SEO, all that stuff. Naging blessing pa, yung hirap.
Minsan sa negosyo, di ba? Tumatakbo siya, bigla na lang nagkaroon ng challenge. Would you say na yun nga, na itong mga challenges na ito, as a sign of a good entrepreneur, is to learn how to overcome these challenges?
Learn to respond, not react.
Sige, teach us.
If you're reacting to something, it could be a knee-jerk. Pwede kang magalit, pwede kang mag-counter-sue in my situation, di ba? When you respond, sometimes you pull back. Honestly, pray ka muna. Lord, ano bang tama dito? Sinabi mo pwede to. Bakit biglang nagkaganito? When you respond, it's a calculated solution when you respond. Isang hinga muna. Teka, ano bang pwedeng gawin? Then, attack it on a more kalmang way, di ba? There's always a better way to go about it. Minsan kasi pag in the heat of the moment, you react. Yung knee-jerk, ano gagawin natin? Banat na tayo. Minsan mali eh. Minsan, when bad things happen, sometimes, I learned this from Edmond Chance. Joel, sometimes the best answer to a solution is to keep quiet and smile. You don't know how much of a smile can take you. Kung wala ka nang talagang, if you're both on deadlock, di ba?
Grabe ka.
Smile. And then, chill it back. And you never know, Pero most of the time, after you smile it off, after you chill it, pakalma ka, and then you approach it and you respond in a way that's, you've settled your brain down. Usually, you'll find a different solution. That's how I go about it.
Ay, nako. Hindi ko lang alam kung appreciate nyo tong session natin, guys. These are million pesos idea that will help you save you a lot of pain, money, heartache. Ano ibig sabihin yan? Pag ikaw may mga ganung pangyayari sa buhay, nalugi negosyo mo, na-scam ka, or let's say, may nang-abuso sa'yo, Di ba? Masakit. Gusto mo gumanti. Gusto mo lumaban eh. Gusto mo makabawi. Pero this is what I've learned. Correct me if I'm wrong. Never ever make a major decision when you are emotionally stressed, angry, di ba, frustrated, down, depressed, because 90% of the decision you're gonna make is going to be a wrong one.
That's, I totally agree.
Tama?
Yeah.
Ang ginawa ni Joel, which we can learn, pause, tapos nag-pause, pray.
Pray, consult your D group leader, consult your
Oo.
parents.
Oo.
Have a chat with people you respect.
Oo. Anong
Get
gagawin ko
advice.
dapat?
Yeah. And then, hindi naman sabihin when you ask, yun na yung sagot eh.
Oo.
But at least you have perspective.
Oo, may ano ka, input.
Yeah, input. And then you can revise, oh nga, no? Pwede to, pwede. Then make a decision. So that time, when that happened, after all that input, which we talk about, sabi ng dad ko yung major pa rin. Palitan mo pangalan. Natapos na.
Ganun ka simple.
Napakasimple ng utak. So, nga naman, palitan mo yung pangalan.
Hindi,
Ano
alam
yung
mo,
iniisip mo?
hindi, alam mo bakit? You know why? You know why? Guys, ito lang Kung ikaw entrepreneur ka dyan or individual na lang. Madaling magpayo sa ibang tao, pero napakahirap payuhan mo ang iyong sarili.
Kasi emotionally invested.
Exactly.
Yeah, totoo.
Kaya nga si papa mo, walang pakialam eh.
Perspective eh. Pero
Oo.
totoo nga, now you pull back. Oo nga, napalitan mo yung pangalan. Ano mo
Diba?
pinagsasabi mo? Napakasimple ng solusyon.
At saka yun din. That's number one. And number two, maniwala kayo. Kung ikaw nanonood ka ngayon, may problema ka. Karamihan ng solusyon sa ating problema, sobrang simple. Ha, Chinky? Sobrang simple. Yes. Sometimes it's so simple, we just ignore it. Parang we tend to Ganun kasimple lang.
Yun.
Di ba? Ganito kasimple. It reminded me also, yung parang sa isang factory, baka ka makarelate ka.
Yo.
Kasi ang nangyari, nagkaroon ng di ba, manual before naglalagay ng mga gamit sa box. So nalalaman nila lahat talaga may laman kasi nalalagyan. Nung pumasok ang automation, ang nangyari, minsan nade-deliver ang box na walang laman.
Okay.
Siyempre, kaya nga the reason why na nag-automate sila para mawala na yung yung manual. Oo. Sabi niya, kung may magche-check din, may manual din.
ulit.
So nag-iisip sila ng way, nag-iisip sila, ano dapat natin gawin para hindi na Tapos for so many weeks, nag-board meeting, nag-mancom, until such time, isang janitor, nagtatanong, ba't kayo parati nag-overtime? Ano pinapag-uusapan nyo? Ito kasi yung problema Nadi-deliver, nag-automate tayo, nagde-deliver na walang laman ng box. Ano dapat gawin? Kami yung simple. Maglagay kayo ng industrial fan sa dulo.
Totally get it.
Pag dumaan yung box na walang laman, dilipad ang box.
Dilipad yung box.
Grabe, di ba?
Simple. Dami kong ganyang storya. Pandemic na lang. O, balik tayo sa kabilang negosyo.
Sige.
Lugi na kami.
Ha?
Nung time na yon.
Paano?
Sarado lahat Tapos ayaw mo
okay.
mag-toothbrush, naamoy mo hinga mo sa loob, ang baho-baho.
Hindi kasi during that time, syempre, ang bukas ng mga supermarket, pero yung mga sari-sari store, wala Sarado lahat yung mga iba.
I oversimplified it. Let's put a story. Maganda yung mga kwentong ganyan The problem was, I remember this, 2020 yung pandemic, di ba? Alam mo yung una, yung halos lahat between May and July nagtatanggal ng work hours. May time na ganun di ba?
Tama.
We were also part of that Hindi kami natanggal By God's grace, we never removed anybody from our company. The whole pandemic. We kept every single one. We were able to manage that. Board meeting. Mancom. Boss, sales down, no profit margin, etc., etc. Ano gagawin natin? If we don't do anything in the next month, we can hold our resources for another month and a half. After that, we'll have to start laying off people.
So, negative na.
Negative na. That was a time. When I say negative, kasi in our perspective, we count per month, di ba? Your sales. Your operation is, iba dito di ba? Yung laro doon is piso. So if you lose your cash flow,
malaki yun.
lahat tenga yun titirik lahat di ba? So, anyway, long story. Ginawa na, okay, ganito. Nag-meeting kami. Ano mo mabibenta ngayon? Wala, tahimik lahat. Sabi ko, ano bang ginagamit lahat na ngayon na pwede natin ibenta? Ang sagot, may isang nagsabi, boss, alcohol. Pinapaliguan tayo ng alcohol, di ba?
Tama.
Nung time na yun.
Tama.
Wala kaming alcohol. Pero sabi ko, ganito, gawa tayong alcohol. Kasi mabenta Boss, paano? Walang explosion-proof room, wala tayong IPA, walang ethyl alcohol, walang bote, wala lahat. In an FMCG, you turn around a product in 6 months from conception. Ano ka na nun? Parang rocket science ka nun.
Oy guys, ang ibig sabihin ng
Sorry.
FMCG is fast-moving consumer goods. So, ang sinasabi ni Boss Joel is para makabuo ka, kailangan ng 6 na buwan.
Mabilis na yun.
Oo.
Taon pinag-uusapan. Magdi-develop ko ng produkto in our pipeline. Years yan. Kasi kailangan mo kailangan mo mag-IPO. Kailangan mo mag-testing. Kailangan mo di ba, refad.
Ma'am, sir. Pwede magtaas ng kamay. If I'm part of your board during the meeting, alam mo sasuggest ko? Boss, baka pwede na lang tayo mag-toll manufacture. Ganun ba nangyari?
Hindi. Wala kaming produkto eh.
Hindi ka nga. Anong
Ano-
ginawa nyo?
Ito nangyari.
Oh.
Sabi ko, long solution short. We were able to launch a product in 2 months.
So, anong ginawa nyo?
Number 1, sabi ko, pati yung inventaryo ng packaging material. Actually, papakuha ko. Pakuha ka na isang alcohol na may pop.
Nakita ko yun, yung malaki.
Kinuha namin, yung sa dulo, yung bote ng Daz.
Ay, alam ko. Yung dishwashing liquid mo.
Kinuha ko yung bote nun.
Tapos pinalitan mo lang ng cup.
Di ba?
Meron ka ng packaging.
Nangyari nun, ang dami kong inventaryo ng boteng yun.
Oo nga.
May packaging na.
Oo.
Next problem, walang IPO, walang branding.
Oo.
Siyempre, dapat legal tayo eh.
Oo nga.
Hindi pwedeng basta-basta. So, yung product, buhay pa to.
Oo nga. Ayan, ginagamit ko yun.
Ito bumuhay sa amin ng 1 taon pre. Bote ng Das yan.
Grabe, no? Sexy ng bottle nito.
Ng alcohol.
Sexy!
Next. Sabi
ano?
namin, walang branding.
Oh.
So, nagpahanap ako. Sabi ko, labas yung lahat ng... Kasi we have a book of products that are IPO.
Yes.
Pinanap ko sa R&D. Sabi ko, labas nga yung buong libro. Walang paki kahit anong tatak niyan. Basta, yan yung lumabas.
Ano to?
Dew Drops.
Dew Drops. Oo.
Nag-register pala kami ng alcohol sometime before.
Wow, grabe.
We just didn't produce it.
Okay.
Boss, meron nahanap.
Oo, okay na yan.
Tapos na.
Oo.
Next problem.
Yung laman.
Hindi pa. Tiyan mo yung number. Di ba? Mamaya. Pag bumili ka alcohol, ilang percent?
99.
Grabe ka naman, 70 lang. Green Cross, 70 lang.
Hindi, 90.
Teka lang, Brad. Yung alcohol mo, iniinom mo yung 99. Hindi pang pahid yun.
Yung ano pala, 99.
Shot yun, 99. Hindi pang kamay yun.
Hindi, yung panghugas ng kamay. Kills 99% of the bacteria.
Lusot.
Yeah. Tama.
Pero the solution is 70%.
Tama, 70%. Tama. Alcohol.
But usually, 70% is a medical license.
Okay.
Na-discover namin. But little did they know, 60 to 69% is a cosmetic license.
Cosmetic. So, ginawa mo, 60 to 69.
65, pre.
Oh, 65.
Pero, pasok sa World Health Standard.
Tama.
Nakakapatay pa rin ng COVID nung time na yun.
Okay.
Pero wala nang medical license.
Wala na.
Dahil lumabas in 2 months. Tapos, explosion-proof room. Ito sa atin na lang to kasi tapos na naman. Yung problema ng explosion, pag nandito sa loob, pag kumulob, pag lumabas yung fumes daw, pag nag-spark, baka sumabog. Gawin mo sa basketball court. Di walang kulob.
Wala.
Yun.
Solusyon.
Nalagay sa basketball court. Doon namin produce. Walang sumabog.
So, to cut the long story short.
Long story short, this paid for the salaries of our people for 1 full year. 1 product.
Guys, listen. Alam mo, kung ikaw may financial challenge ka sa business or let's say right now sa buhay mo, all you need is one big idea. And yung minsan yung idea na yan, Joel, it's right in front of your face. Hindi mo lang napapansin. Actually, it reminded me also of one thing that I personally did. During the time, I was experienced downward din yung sales ko. And then all of a sudden, TikTok send me a box na magandang box. Tapos nandun lahat yung mga books, notebooks, items. Nung nakuha ko yung box, sabi ko, ang ganda ng box na ito. Sabi ko, pwede kong gawin itong ipon box. Nalalagyan ko lang ng butas, lalagyan ko ng and people can put their money there. And then, ito yung lumabas. Ito yung finished product na lumabas.
Nag-packaging ka dyan,
Oo. Ito yung ipon box.
Okay.
Dito yung lalagay yung barya, papel.
Okay.
And then dito, lalagay natin yung mga bills.
Ilan na pasok mo?
Kanyari, shadean mo. Kanyari, put 5-20 pesos.
Right.
Shadean mo lang. And then, without even opening the box, you will already determine kung magkano
yung kinita mo. Ay, inipon mo.
Oo. Tapos, ito na, may, di ba, 60,000 start date, end date, saving for what? And then, ito, back-to-back yan, you can use it.
Cool.
Di ba? Ito naman.
Simple.
Yeah, it's very simple. And this one saved also my...
Laking benta niyan.
We sold 1 million boxes.
What the heck? You just sold boxes? Mas matindi ka mambudol sa akin, pre. Box lang?
Hindi. Pero the idea kasi, it's the idea di ba? It's the idea that they can use this box.
Guys, kung di pa kayo bumibili, 1 more million, please. Ipon box. Para pwede kayo pumunta dito parang makapit ng gamit.
Di ba? Kunyari, saving for travel, saving for So,
simple. Simpleng idea.
Yeah, guys, I just want to encourage you, in this episode, I pray that God will give you a supernatural idea. Yung kay Joel, alcohol di ba? And then yung sa akin, box So, ano yung characteristic? Sige nga, let's talk about product development right now para makatulong sa kanila.
Yes.
Ano yung magandang idea na pwede nilang ibenta? Yan ang parating tanong. So, how would they find a good product to sell, a good idea to sell?
Always find an angle where nobody's in it. find a niche where nobody's in it. If you have an idea, go try it. You never know. Sa totoo lang, sa 10, makadalawa ka lang na tama, okay na yan.
Okay.
If you fail, kung hindi gumana, huwag ka
Actually,
sumuko.
kahit makaisa ka lang eh.
Di ba?
Oo.
Pag hindi gumana, huwag ka madismaya. A lot of people quit eh.
Mm.
Di ba? Like for example, di ba, kausap ko yung board ko, 10, lahat sila ayaw.
Nega.
Ayaw talaga. Sabi, paano natin gagawin, boss? Walang ganyan. Di ba? Sabi ko, kailangan natin eh.
Grabe, no?
Di ba? I'm not saying they're horrible. I'm just saying, of course, when you present something you haven't done,
Yeah.
people don't like change eh. So, you haven't done, people's gonna revolt. But, you know, if you strongly believe na, nung time na yun, alam natin na, I really firmly believe, like, okay, this is the product everybody's looking for. Laging out of stock alcohol.
Oo, wala.
Laging, wala kang makuha.
Agawan yan eh.
Di ba?
Agawan yun.
Agawan yung time na yun. So, sabi ko, this is really a good angle to come in. So, you know, if you're looking for an opportunity, pray to God for a good opportunity. But if you find something in your field na, tawag dito, na feeling, uy, pwede itong ano, let's try it, di ba? Wala namang masama eh. Pero you know, I also like to temper expectations. Kasi sometimes yung gusto lang gawin ng tao, okay, I wanna make my first $1 million with one idea. Hindi ba totoo yan? Di ba? Piso-piso lang. As long as you start, you grow it step by step, di ba? Kung nawala yung step, nawala na yung init nun, hindi, change direction, find a new one.
So guys, ito lang I hope that you will pick up. Grabe to, masterclass to. Kasi the things that Joel is sharing is not from a book. It's from a actual case study.
Right.
Case study yan eh. Ito case study rin to
Yeah, case study to.
Oh, so
Galing.
guys, number 1, find a niche. Yung isang target market mo na gusto mong i-serve. And then not only that, anong problem, di ba?
What are you solving?
Oo, di ba? Ang problem kasi during that time is fear, di ba? Tapos yun nga, COVID, di ba? So, anong solution? Solution, syempre, alcohol, di ba? So, after that, anong gagawin nyo? Ang gagawin nyo lang, execute nyo lang. Find a niche, and then after that, finding the niche, yung sinabi mo next.
Don't be afraid to...
Yun nga, try ka lang ng try.
Don't be afraid to try it.
Kasi ito lang guys, yun yung sinabi. Hindi lahat ng businesses na inuumpisa ni Joel at inuumpisahan ko naging successful.
Oo naman.
Meron pa ring trial and error basis.
For sure.
Pero kahit sa 10 beses kang nag-try, 9 na beses ka bumagsak, pero isang beses, isa lang.
Bawi na yung 9 na mali.
Di ba? Yun nga sabi mo, Joel, ang problema, they stop.
Yeah, sometimes when you try so many times, you still fail. You never know, but the next one might work, Don't stop. Tuloy mo lang. You know what? Balik ko rin yun. Aside from just business. If you're an employee, if you're working for someone, there's nothing wrong with that. I think there are different callings in life.
Tama.
So don't say na pag hindi ako nagnegosyo lang, na ako, 'di ba? I think Chinky preaches this. Pwede ka naman mag-employ and then you have
sideline
income.
Yes.
'Di ba? Yung nakatabi lang,
Tama.
Diba? Hindi naman kailangan lahat kasi again, you also have to compute yung runway when you're doing business, 'di ba? Kano katagal ko ba kaya gawin to na wala akong kita? Pag sagot mo isang buwan lang, wag mo na gawin. Di ba? So, in short, I still go back to, be good stewards. Sabi ng Bible yan eh. Be good stewards of what God has given you. Na anong pinagkatiwala sa atin. Then, be good stewards. It just so happened like we're doing this interview. Pinagkatiwala sa akin ni Lord a business that my dad ran from before.
Yeah.
Then, binigyan niya tayo nito. For me, was this adventure thing of a lifestyle that I always dreamed of doing. I'm doing my dream job. So, be a good steward of what God has entrusted you. And, I believe when we do your best, go home, sleep, have a good night's rest. Huwag mo na problemahin yung, minsan pag-uwi, stress, iwan mo na yun doon, okay na yun. And then, go back it again tomorrow.
Natapos na tayo from Damoyan and then Overland. Right now, let's talk about personal finance.
Alright.
Sa personal finance, syempre iba yung negosyo, iba yung lahat tayo nagkakamali. Biggest personal finance mistake ni Joel.
Na-scam ako.
Sige, don't tell the amount, process lang. Paano nangyari, anong ending?
Too good to be true yung tao. So, my biggest mistake. Nabulag ka, it was too fast.
Ano pinangakong percentage?
Actually, hindi ganun klaseng scam eh. Baka matawa ka eh.
Ano?
Na-scam ako ng kotse.
Sasakyan.
Diba?
Paano?
I really don't wanna go into the details of kasi baka makilala ng person. But basically, long story short, parang swinitok ako.
Sabi, bibilin sa sakyan.
Yeah, papagawa, gano'n. Then, long story short, the car went out free with all the paperwork that I signed.
Na hindi siya nagbayad.
Hindi siya nagbayad. Ganun na lang yung story na pinakamalapit.
Sige, based on that take, ano yung pwede mong ipayo sa mga tao?
Too good to be true? It's not true. Too big of an income? It's probably not true also. If everything's happening too fast, red flag. Pag feeling mo, shucks, bukas yayaman na, red flag. I'm not saying imposible yun, nanalo ka sa lotto, fine, di ba? Pero if you're in a business, one step at a time. Nothing is as true as you earned your stripes, you worked hard for it. Now, once in a while, you get a big income from something you make, great. Pero hindi yun yung automatic bukas pag may taong dumating, biglang, uy, lupit itong ganito ha. Yung nakapostura, everything, di ba? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay ba?
Oo.
Yung experience ko, yung totoong meron, naka-shorts, naka-sando lang pre.
Oo, walang ano.
Walang kaba. Yan, parang si Chinky lang.
Ay,
Ganyan lang.
naku,
Ganyan lang yung datingan. Pero bilyonaryo.
No, ako, nagsalita yung mahirap. So that was the biggest. Okay, so right now, let's
Biggest,
talk about na best money decision you have personally.
I still stick with what my dad taught me.
Ano?
Just always buy, no matter how expensive, the needs that you have in life.
What do you mean?
Needs and wants.
Paano?
Pag kailangan mo, if it's part of daily living, yeah, no matter how expensive, buy it. Ano yan eh, Chinese saying yan eh.
Ano yun?
Yeah, bokyam yung mangboy, di ba?
Oo. Bokyam iyang mangboy. Ang ibig sabihin niyan, pag hindi mo kailangan, huwag mong bilhin. Okay.
If it's a want, triple think. If it's a want, I want a new cellphone. Triple think. Kailangan ko ba talaga? Kailangan ko ng bagong kotse. Triple think. Although I think I have to pok that in my head sometimes.
Natatawa ako eh. Yung first encounter namin ni Joel, punta kami restaurant, kain kami. So, babayad na. Naglabas ako ng ano, alala mo yun?
yung sa, sa Okada?
Oo.
Ano yung mga libro mo?
Hindi. Magbabayad ako, tapos yung cards ko, naka-rubber band. Sabi nito, ha? Wala kang money clip? Naka-goma?
Classic Binondo eh. Tama. Now I remember.
People don't understand eh. Parang, kasi pag nanggaling ka talaga sa hirap, yung parang, for you, gusto mong umangat sa buhay.
Yeah.
Pero para sa'yo, hindi mahalaga yun eh. I don't know if you will believe this. Kahapon nga nag-OOTD ako. Ano lang, siyempre, people see me. Guys, sabi ko, guys, hulaan nyo magkano itong get up ko, set up ko. So, I was wearing a belt. Hulaan mo magkano belt.
Nako, Louis Vuitton ba yan?
LV, Louis Vuitton.
Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton.
Anyway, but I bought it from Japan.
Okay. Yeah.
Hula mo magkano?
Man, I don't buy belts. What? 5K?
125 pesos.
What? Leather?
Hindi naman. Next.
Fashionable.
Pants.
Pants? Alam mo, Chinky, I'm the worst person to ask for fashion. I wear my stuff. I wear the same clothes every day.
Oo nga.
It's just like 3 shirts like you. Siguro blue, gray, and black. That just goes around.
Sige mga pants, mga magkano?
Kano ba pants ngayon? Yung mga ganito. 2.5.
Sa akin,
Oh.
250.
Saan ka ba nag-shopping?
Sa TikTok shop. Seryoso ka?
50?
250 pesos.
Mura naman ng pants mo.
Oo.
Yan ba yun?
Hindi. Ito. Actually,
Yan ba yun?
Ito 250 to.
Ang bihira. Baka.
250 to.
Sige, yung sapatos siguro hindi naman.
Ay, hula mo magkano ng sapatos.
Hindi ko masabi.
Pero maganda to.
Baka 800 na lang yan.
Sobra ka naman. Grabe ka naman.
Okay. 5K.
1 plus. Wala pang 2K.
Sabi naman yung mga outfit mo.
Oo.
Hindi, mano lang.
Hindi,
Matalino lang sa pera.
No, parang ang point lang eh. Kasi nga, again, there's nothing wrong if you buy branded stuff. No? If you can afford it, why not? Pero para sa akin, hindi siya... Kaya nga ako, alam mo, yun nga, yung going back, sinasabi, you don't buy the things, di ba, na number one, you cannot afford, you do not buy the things that you do not need. Yun yung sinasabi ni Papa mo. So, ano yung best investment decision? Ikaw personally.
True wealth is not really about money, believe it or not, for me.
Oh.
Family, that's wealth. Health, that's wealth. Being able to have a good 8 hours sleep, that's wealth. For me, sama mo na yung laro ko. Being able to go outdoors with our toys, for me, that's wealth. Hindi naman lahat pera, ito lang. Like, I'm not saying money is not important. Okay, I'm not gonna chew my words on that. Money makes you execute things, but money is not everything. The funny thing is, the more you try to hold on to money, the more it goes away. The more you invest money, the more you share it with people, the more you give it. For some reason, it comes back. I hope na-realize.
Guys, ito lang I know what you're saying right now. Yung nakikinig at nanonood. Eh, syempre, Joel, you can say that because meron ka eh. You can live a comfortable life. No, I do agree, guys. Ito lang Again, hindi niya sinasabi ni Joel na hindi mahalaga ang pera.
Tama.
Mahalaga ang pera para makasurvive tayo. Pero ang sinasabi niya, ito yun. This is also what I discovered na from nothing to something that I want to, be able to live a better life, to be able to provide for my family. Pero come to think of it, tama si King Solomon Everything is meaningless. Bakit ko sinabi yun? Ayan na naman bago kayo mag-react mga bashers.
Bago kayo mag-bashers.
Oo. Hindi, ito lang Ang goal natin sa buhay, kumita ng pera para kumain, matulog, di ba? Gumising. Yun lang. Simple lang Nagpahirap lang ng buhay natin nung meron ng internet, meron ng dumami yung gastos
Marami
natin.
luho.
Oo, di ba? Dati walang internet
No.
Dati walang simple lang naman talaga ang buhay. Nung nagkaroon lang, naging komplikado. Pero ito yung na-realize ko. Kahit 7 ang bahay na nabili mo, gabi-gabi, ilang kama matutulugan mo?
Isa.
Pwede ka ba magpagising every hour? O lilipat ako sa kabilang ba?
1 hour per house.
Mamamatay ka sa puyat. Kahit 7 ang sasakyan mo ngayon at lahat pina-okay mo, pina-overland mo, kings mo. Oo, di ba? Pina-overland king mo lahat.
Sakit naman.
Oo.
Joke lang.
Pero ilan ang masasakyan mo tuwing lalabas ka?
One car day.
Isa lang. Kaya mo na mag-buffet, breakfast, lunch, dinner, buffet ka na. Pag araw-araw mo ginagawa, maaga mo makikita si Lord. No, come to think of it, no? Yeah. We're not saying money is not important, pero yun nga, God will meet and provide all your needs, not wants.
Your wants,
according to His glorious riches. Kung may sobra, why not to enjoy? Di ba? Kung may sobra, alam mo, ang purpose ng sobra, hindi lang para sa'yo mag-enjoy. The reason why God wants to bless you and me so that we can become a blessing to others.
That's always part.
Di ba?
Always part.
So, yun nga, Joel, going back to, para sa'yo, mahalaga, oras, pamilya, di ba? Enjoy what you're doing. Siguro last message na lang.
Yeah.
And I want you to address, especially yung mga young people na who's trying to prove themselves to their parents. Anong masabi mo?
First and foremost, remember this. Your parents love you, whether you like it or not. Whether you do something good, either do something bad, there's nothing you can do. In my experience, whether it's Chinese or mahal ka niyan. So, just keep that in mind in the back of your head, no matter how much you don't like your parents or you disagree with a lot of things. At the bottom of the intention of all parents is for the betterment of their children. So, wala pa akong nakitang parent na they want to mapahamak ka. So, always keep that in mind because sometimes we always look from a perspective na, bakit ayaw mo pagawa sa akin to? But once you realize that, sinasabi lang nila yun, semantics might be wrong. I'm not clearing them of anything. Tone might be wrong.
Pamamaraan
diba?
might be wrong.
Pero somebody taught me this also. Wala sa bandwidth nila yun. So, wala bandwidth.
Hindi nila alam
Hindi nila alam. Our parents did not grow up in the same environment we are currently in.
Oo.
They didn't grow up with internet. They didn't grow up with TikTok. They didn't grow up with self-help. They didn't grow up with a click of a YouTube. How to become a better parent? Wala naman ganun.
Wala.
So, they couldn't have known any better, right? Whatever thing they're going through. So, start in that point. I would start there, that they love you. And whatever they've done wrong to you, patawarin mo na. Maikli lang ang buhay. Di ba? Forgive. Di ba? That's the first 2 things. Once you've cleared that out of the way, I find it very freeing that all of the other things become less pressured. Na parang, if you do certain... Kasi, remember, the choke point, hindi naman yung ayaw magnegosyo. Yung choke point, hindi yung negosyo. Yung choke point is meron kang inner hurt sa loob na hindi mo mapatawad or hindi mo matake. Yun na lang, pag English. Diba? Hindi mo matake, ba't sinabi niya? Hindi mo matake, ba't ginawa niya? Yun yung, yun yung core. The business, para to improve on business, I think that's the easier part. Kasi practical yun Yung, di ba, this will make money, this will make money. That's actually a very logical choice. Ang hard choice to decide is, kaya ko bang paniwalaan na pinatawad ko na siya? Once wala ka ng galit, wala ka ng hurt dun sa kaya mo naman isabi, Dad, alam mo, feeling ko okay to Pag nagalit, pag binara ka, wala ka ng galit, matatawa ka na lang, di ba? Hindi, medyo katangahan yung ginagawa mo. Di ba? Matatawa ka na lang di ba? Pero kung galit ka,
oo, masakit yun.
Tapos sinabihan ka, katangahan yung ginagawa mo, yung kuha mo is parang,
masakit yun.
Parang nakakaisa ka, di ba? So, I think,
galing.
I think you clear that part, clear the relationship. The business will follow. The other stuff, it's gonna be easier to talk. I'm not saying I'm not washing my hands from anything. It's still hard for me.
Galing.
Pero those are realizations that you have to settle with God and settle with your relationship. You clear the relationship, the business will follow.
Guys, ito lang Joel, not to flatter you. This is one of the most insightful interview that I have done na talagang grabe. And I can go on for hours. Joel can go for hours. Pero I think we have to stop right now. Grabe. Ako, overwhelmed ako. Hindi, Joel, honestly, what age? Ilan taon na?
I'm turning 40 this year, 39.
God has given you so much wisdom, experience from your parents, di ba? And si Joel, actually, ano to vampira to I say vampira. He will buy you coffee, he will buy you a meal, and he will sit down with you, and he will ask questions. He wants to learn. That was my first encounter with you. Sabi niya, teach me. Wala sa edad yan. At his age of 40, I've seen people who are more mature, or age mature, pero they're very immature. Pero si Joel, grabe talaga. Kaya maraming salamat, Joel.
Always a pleasure, Jing.
Yeah, pero bagong ang lahat, ito yung challenge, final challenge.
Nako.
Si Joel ba ay nag-iipon? Nag-iipon ka ba?
Ayaw ko sagutin.
Ayan ha. Eto, wag na lang para sa'yo, sa anak mo.
Okay.
Ilan ang anak mo? 5?
5.
Ipon cards. You can do this for your family. Challenge mo sila every day that they will pick or every week they will pick a card.
Okay. Subukan natin ito.
Ayan, basa.
1% of your salary or allowance challenge. Kunin ang 1% ng iyong monthly salary or allowance, yung amount na dapat mong ihulog sa Ipon Box.
So, kunyari, magkano yung allowance na binibigay mo sa anak mo?
So, wala pa eh.
Wala pa.
Wala pa.
Wala pa.
Asawa ko, binibigyan ko allowance.
Si misis mo, kanyari, 10,000.
Okay.
10,000 a month.
Okay.
So, 10,000, 1% is 100 pesos.
100 pesos.
Yan ang ilalagay niya sa ipon box niya for the day.
Galing
O kunyari, ikaw naman, kunyari, sweldo mo, 30K. 300 ilalagay mo. Di ba? Challenge yun. So,
Galing.
ito pa, isa pa. Yan.
Undergraduate, 50 pesos. Educational Attainment Challenge. Maghulog ng corresponding amount sa Ipon Box based sa highest educational attainment narating mo.
Anong?
Using college.
College. Anong college equivalent?
200.
200 pesos lalagay mo. Di ba?
Such brilliant stuff.
Ayan nga, ito yung mga ideas na sinasabi ko na parang alcohol idea.
Galing.
Ayan.
Thank you.
Ayan.
Thank you.
That's yours already.
Salamat. Guys, bago ako kay Sarah, I have to add this for Chingy. You know, yung... How long have I known you, bro? Huwag natin sabihin yung age huli.
Hindi, okay na. Okay lang naman.
Hindi, you know, indirectly or directly, I think, you know, yung to all the viewers, Chinky is no joke. Alam mo, humble lang yan, pero ano yan, very, very well respected in our industry. And kumbaga, the Pambansang Wealth Court, yes, that's marketing. But, you know, he's really also done his fair share of hirap and pinagdadaanan. So, everything he's sharing on his channel, everything he's sharing about ipon tips, saving, investment. Actually, so lang, minsan nakiklik ako doon, natatawa yan. Pag nagla-live siya, sumasama ako. Oh, Chinky, sumagot ka! No, I mean, it's really yung nuggets of wisdom that he shares. You know, take it in. Hindi laging merong ganyang tao. Very giving, very... I see his stuff. He does a lot of free webinars, diba, for you to join. Hindi yun marketing gimmick, guys. Yung free webinar, ano yun eh. Take that in and then use it, apply it. Kasi, you know, even the smallest stuff, the basic stuff, talaga ano yan, malaking tulong sa... Even to entrepreneurs like me. And Chinky is one of those guys who will approach me and that's why anytime he calls, yes, let's make time for it. Kasi all of the wisdom he has over the years also of doing business and doing all this coaching is really, really helpful to a lot of us in the industry, a lot of guys who are starting businesses, playado or anything. It's really a good input. So I wanna honor Chinky. Thank you for doing this for everyone.
No, thank you, Joel. So right now, Joel, there might be people who are interested in an outdoor lifestyle na yun nga, gusto nilang maka-enjoy naman ng outdoors. Anong gagawin nila? Paano kayo makukontak sa Overland Kings?
Simple lang. Just check us out on all our Instagram, Facebook, YouTube channels, Overland Kings and Overland Kings PH. So, just a quick advice. If you're, this is not as expensive as you think. Start with what you have. Kung ano meron dyan sa bahay, kung may hotel ka, ilabas mo na. Okay lang yan. Maraming lugar sa Tanay, maraming lugar sa Cabinti, maraming lugar sa Zambales. Explore the Philippines with the outdoor lifestyle.
Meron ba kayong community group na pwedeng puntahan?
Just follow our page. Usually our events are posted on our page and then just free to sign up. And then wala nang entrance fee, wala nang club. If you're game to do what we're doing, sama na kayo. Ganun lang.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. I hope that you have learned from this episode. And then kung may mga natutunan kayo, please type it in the comment section kung ano natutunan nyo. At the same time, mga friendship, kung nagustuhan nyo to, please also like, follow, and share. Tatandaan, tamang karunungan, tamang disiplina po ang susi sa pagyaman.
Wala akong makitang trabaho. Yung kasambahay namin, sabi ng kasambahay, sabi ko, magtinda tayo ng isaw. Tinignan ko siya, sabi ko, May, yung tsura ko na to, magtitinda ng isaw. Alam mo sa pelikula yung cut! Tapos yung next scene, nagpapaypay na ako ng isaw. I had to go to that point na nagpapaypay ako ng isaw. Na kung meron man akong kahit katiting na yabang, I had to go back to that moment na nagpapaypay ako ng isaw sa may 20th Avenue.
Kapatid, dahil mo ba magsimula ng sarili mong negosyo pero hindi mo alam kung paano at saan ka magsisimula? Alam mo, marami ang gusto magsimula ng negosyo pero karamihan nahihirapan at natatakot. Natatakot na malugi, natatakot na baka mag-fail, natatakot na pagtawanan. Pero ito, totoo. Unang kailangan mo malaman talaga kung saan ka magaling. Number 2, dapat ito ay something that you are passionate about. Na ginagawa mo kahit di ka bayaran, yung paano naubos ang oras mo na hindi mo napapansin. Pangatlo, tanungin mo rin kung ano ang hugot mo. Para saan ba ginagawa mo ito? Ito ba ay para sa pamilya, para sa sarili? So, know your why. Kung alam mo itong tatlo na ito, kung saan ka magaling, that's number 1. Number 2, ano yung gusto mo talagang gawin, yung enjoy ka. At number 3, kung alam mo anong hugot mo, maniwala ka. Makakamit mo na ang pangarap mo. Now, alam mo na yung what and why, alam mo ba yung how? Magsimula. If you do not know how to start, launch, and grow your business, naku, inaaniyahan ko kayo na sumali sa isang special na session na kasama ko po si Boss RDR para malaman nyo pa ang higit na detalye kung paano namin kayo matutulungan. I-click na lang ang link sa ibaba and I will see you there.